very warm welcome to the old shop. It's the end of April. I've been collecting together little bits of video all through the month, but I've been really busy making my Rowan Dance candles and the stories that go with them. So what I've done now is I'm putting together bits of video just showing what's been going on, well, little bits of what's been going on this month and what the countryside and the sea are looking like. And then tomorrow is May's Eve, and I'm going to do a video special for that and May Day. So I thought, and it's also dark moon and new moon, it's all kind of coming together this weekend. So I thought if I clear the deck, so to speak, and show you just this month's happenings at the old shop, and then we'll start again tomorrow, and I might even post 2 videos in 2 days, you never know, which would be a real first. But even if I don't get it posted until Sunday, I would still like to do that, and that will be very much currently up to date and of the moment. So what I'll do today is I'll just give you a quick tour of the front garden, because things have grown up quite a lot since we last looked at it, and then the other things you'll see will be from during the month. And behind me you can see the back garden, which, as you can see, the little trees are full of leaf. Oh, there's so much to do out here. So I'm going to make a start on that actually this afternoon. I always say that in every video, but I actually am going to do some stuff today, because I finished clearing up from the pre-ordered candles yesterday and got a clear kitchen again and a clear sitting room, so it feels as if I can now focus on the important things I really need to do here. So we'll just go around to the front garden now, and I'll show you how it's looking, how things have grown. It's been very dry here. We haven't had any rain that I can even think of all through April, and certainly not within my memory of which day it was. It's been a really long time, a few weeks. So everything, although it looks beautifully green, is going to start suffering if I don't water things and give them some attention. And the front garden did get some water yesterday for the first time, so I'm hoping it will respond and things will start to look a bit happier. They are growing because it's spring and they want to grow, but I think that they're possibly in danger of being stunted. So either we get some more rain soon, or I spend a bit more time watering, or possibly a bit of both. But anyway, I'll show you what's happening. So here we are, about to go in through the gate into the front garden, and the first thing you'll probably see if you've been following along is that it has grown quite a lot since we last looked at it, but it's not grown as much as I might have thought it would in this time of year, because we just haven't had any rain. That's the long and the short of it. Although the bird bath is full, it was almost empty because the water had evaporated, and I've just sorted that out for the birds. But you can see the tulip has not been daunted, the beautiful orange tulip, and there's another one coming out here. And there will be some beautiful ones down here. They are pink. I remember those from last year. Again, I don't know if you remember last year, but I had the bird table up in the front garden, and I had a lot of rats. They were very sweet. There was a whole family with about 4, mother, father, and about 4 babies, who obviously grew and got bigger, and they did awful things to the garden. And they were sweet to watch, climbing up and taking all the bird food and doing acrobatics, but at the same time they broke the tulips. I don't know if they tried to climb up them and they broke the stems. I can't remember what was going on, but I do know that every time I came out here, another tulip had bitten the dust. So I don't think that will happen this year, because I don't think there's very much to attract them. I decided not to use the bird table in the front garden. We actually didn't have any snow this year and very few frosts, which is very strange, but I never felt that the birds were really suffering. And so I actually thought would give the front garden a year off, so the rats would hopefully forget about it and go somewhere else. This is the little pond, which, as you can see, things are really growing. Look at that lovely iris leaf there. I did, again, in the last video, I had some frog spawn. I don't think very much, if any of it, actually survived and hatched out into tadpoles. Certainly not in this pond, but I'm considering replenishing with some actual tadpoles. They've got a better chance, I think, once they started to develop a bit more. But anyway, the pond itself is looking a lot healthier than it has done, and the weed, the oxygenating weed, I can see spreading in the water, which is really, really good. It's obviously quite happy and it's doing its job in helping the water quality as well. Got a little hazel tree there which has got all its leaves now, and the green is just spreading across now a lot more. It's got a little bit darker in this area here, so can you hear the geese? I don't know why they've suddenly started making a noise. Oh, I didn't show you the garden guardian, looking very implacable, and the frog here as well. I mean, there's more kind of wood chip showing than I would like, because I think things have grown more slowly. I know they look as if everything's bursting forth, but I think, you know, that a bit more water is not going to go amiss, basically. But look at the beautiful Aquilegia. This is one of my favourite plants. I absolutely love it, and they're all over the back garden as well, so it's going to be amazing quite soon. They just come up by themselves. I haven't planted any of them. Well, I did originally, but you know, they seed themselves and they all come up differently. They all hybridise. They are just the most magnificent plants, I think. Yeah, the Clematis montana, which is looking rather gorgeous as well, and will only look better as it gets bigger and covers up things a bit more. And there's even buds on the roses. Can you see? I know you can probably see not very desirable stuff through the other side of the porch, but that will all change when I get a little bit more time. I can hardly hear myself over the geese. Anyway, I'm going to call that it for this little tour. I hope you've enjoyed this little foray into the front garden, and we will no doubt come back to it. And I think now I've started watering, there will be a lot more development, and yeah, it'll look a lot more lush. But even now, as you can see, spring has definitely sprung, and there's lots of exciting things just waiting to come forth a bit more. Oh, I should just say before I finish as well that I don't know whether you heard the bird just then, but it was a chaffinch, and for the last couple of years I haven't heard chaffinches here at all, and I don't know whether there was a national decline in their numbers, or whether they just weren't for some reason coming to this part of Norfolk, or this little part of Norfolk. But this year there have been so many chaffinches, and even if I don't see them, I hear them, which is what the call you can hear now. It's a male chaffinch. The female does something a bit different, so I'm really excited about that, because they're one of my top birds I love, although there are lots of those. And also I should also say that the cuckoo, I haven't heard the cuckoo yet either. It's about the time I would normally hear the cuckoo, so I'm hoping maybe tomorrow for May's Eve, who knows. But I'll let you know when I do hear it, and hopefully be able to catch it on video so you can hear it as well.